Hello, once again. Okay, I'm sure y'all remember this. Okay, how they try to make it where a little girl could not play in Little Mermaid. So, as you can look at it, you can tell Ariel herself in the cartoon did not look white. Yeah, she had blue eyes, red hair, but I got an uncle that got green color eyes and red hair, born with red hair. So, with that being said, I don't get why everyone is still trying to make everything about race. They didn't say, they kind of saying the same thing they were saying about the other girl. And I'm like, why are they doing it? Yeah, Queen Latifah is playing in another Little Mermaid. So I'm like, what is the problem? Think it was Cinderella? I think it was Cinderella that Whitney Houston and Brandy played in. So why is it different from that? No one boycotted that, as far as I know, back then, because it was Whitney Houston. So I'm like, what is the difference between Whitney Houston, is this little girl, and what is the difference between that? And it's a lot of other movies. Have anyone seen the TV show? Excuse my language. TV show called Siren. So have anyone seen that? It's a lot of movies out here. It's a lot of TV shows out here. It's a lot of that people have a problem with certain complexion people playing. I'm sorry. It's a new age. Everyone should be able to play it. I don't care if a Japanese, I don't care if a Chinese, Korean, Puerto Rican, oh girl, she's a Hispanic. So I'm like, why is it a big deal? Is it that much racism still in this world? Well, we already know that. Because they made it so bad and they thought that the Little Mermaid wasn't gonna come and hit the box office and get some lot of it. Now, also the thing about it, think the other girl from Snow White, she took out a point. Why is it always gotta be the same? My thing is, if they can sit there and change the dwarfs, the little people, into regular sized people, I'm sorry, but the little people looks better as in Snow White than taller people than the main character. That don't make any sense. So that's just weird altogether. But I'm talking about Little Mermaid. So they make changes in a lot of movies and stuff like that. But it's always the remake. It's always the same storyline. Change the storyline. We are tired of seeing the same damn storyline. Change it. It should not be the complete same. Learn how to do some different ones in it. Change it up a little bit. They be changing up everything already and changing up at everything. And that movie was back in, I don't know, when I was little. That's how old The Little Mermaid is. See there, Brandy, right there. That movie was when I was a kid. So that movie is old. That cartoon is old. Very, very old. But they want to have a fit about it. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Know how old that is and everything like that? Just like people want to make like people were slaves all their lives. No, that's not true, because in New York they had their own fucking houses and own it and all. But that's another story. I feel that the people that have problem with something like this, that because they don't like the color of their skin or feel, oh, because this was a white person playing that role, that don't make any sense. You should ask yourself, go down your family line. Because you remember they say everybody was slaves back then. And the boss couldn't keep his pants in his junk in his pants. So if you think about that, how many full-blooded people is left? I don't think it's any. And because half of them was breastfeeding the queen of the house kids because she didn't want to do it. So as you're doing that, they're probably taking the carrying the other role too for her. I mean, it's so many movies that tell the story about the stuff that went on, but they ain't telling all of it. They ain't saying nothing about the gutter wars. They're not saying about why did he made the woman queen, king, or whatever you call it. They ain't talking about that. Because back in the day, they had a whole army of just women fighting. So people should think about that. And the other thing is, if it wasn't for a woman, the world of men would have been extinct. The whole world probably be extinct, because if you're not producing kids, how would the world survive? I know a lot of people have talked about this subject, but I'm glad that it actually made The Little Mermaid made a whole bunch of money at the box office. I plan on getting that one. I plan on getting that Little Mermaid. I plan on getting Snow White, which old girl played in. I'm planning on watching them. And I've been putting off watching The Woman King, but I seen another movie called King, Call Me King. That was a good ass movie too. But it just irks my nerves for people to judge it on because, oh, she's black. They trying to make it where it won't come out. But the other girl, she's not black. She's Hispanic. So I think these other people need to speak up. The ones wherever they boycotting at. The other side need to go up there and boycott and make all the other ones leave. Why didn't nobody call the cops or anything? And Disney need to straighten themselves up anyways. How you gonna let someone dictate what you can watch? Put out there. And I think it was another movie they took down or something. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Now I can't understand this. The movie that how Amber Heard got blacklisted because she deserved it. She took and went on a whole rant and things to talk about Johnny Depp like a dog. Like he was just so mean and doing all types of stuff to her. But he was the one that got the injuries. So she should have been kicked off of Aquaman. I'm just saying, there's a lot of bullcrap that be going on, and the people need to stop it and pull together, because it makes no sense at all for anyone to be racist or saying some uncounted things in the world today. I had a video up I did yesterday night